Well, hello, Nathaniel. So lovely to see you today and welcome to our show. We want to know more about ketamine and the Epiphany Clinic LA. Nathaniel, just tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm a psychotherapist in Los Angeles. I've been working in the mental health field for about 5 years. In the last few years, I would say I have really geared my focus and specialty into psychedelic assisted therapy with some extensive trainings, and found that that is something that I am certainly, I mean, I didn't want to say called to do, but it's where I find my passion and my interests. And so that's where I spend most of my interest and time now. Is
And tell us a little bit about Epiphany Clinic LA.
so Epiphany Clinic in LA is located in Larchmont Village, and we're a holistic clinic that comes at treating mental health in a more well-rounded approach, from my opinion, as utilizing the therapeutic relationship, the therapy as sort of a base structure, and adding other elements on top of that that will lead to sort of lasting change in an individual's experience.
We're not expecting the ketamine to do the work. We're using the ketamine as a way of accessing that part of your brain that is probably a little bit fenced off. Our process is what's going to be the best way to treat you. It might not have anything to do with ketamine. You might not even have depression, or you have some depression and something else. By doing an assessment and personalizing the treatment and not necessarily needing the ketamine to solve the problem, we're adding the ketamine as an extra when we need it to get to that place that we might not otherwise have gotten. That's a real gift that we can expand our palette for the patient. We increase the number of tools in the toolbox, and that's why you do it. That's why it's worth it.
You mentioned price. Could you be a bit more sort of specific about what you guys are offering and
Sure.
in
So
that field?
we are at the same price point as any of our competitors. There's really completely personalized care here, and our goal is to engage you until you're completely better, however long that takes.
I tell you every time, you sell me on this. It sounds very eloquent, and it's well thought out. It makes a lot of sense.
I'm super excited to have some very powerful additions to that toolbox because, people need our help. And this is not easy. These are chronic illnesses. They don't just get cured. You want to be with a provider who knows that, who gets to know you, and creates a process by which we optimize outcomes. That's how we do it.
Yeah, your story, I feel like, also is different. It sets you apart. It's not what everybody else is doing. I've talked to a lot of these people. I've been in this world, and this is different.